Alright, here's a video review for Unique Toys ARCHIMONDE from their Ragnaros combiner. This is obviously their take on Brawl. And here he is in tank mode. What's neat is he does have a fully rotating turret. It's always nice to see on a tank transformer. You can, it's mostly for transformation, but if you prefer a shorter turret, you can collapse this one. You can make him a short-barreled version as well. Like I said, that's mostly for robot / combined mode, but you can do it. He's got these guns back here, little pistols. They plug in back here, and they're individually hinged, so you can lift them up a little bit. Not quite that far. Or they will unplug themselves. From back here. Now, he doesn't come with, or at least these samples didn't come with any of the actual, like the foot or anything. But you'll notice there's a little flap here on the front that folds down. And I'm assuming that's where the foot plugs in, because this looks like a much more sturdy combiner joint here on the back. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the knee. But you flip that up, you rotate this down. Like I said, the turret slides. So you slide that down, collapse the turret, and then you'll have his leg mode. Either this way, or you can, like I said, since it slides, it could plug in like that. But I seriously doubt they're going to use that joint as a knee joint. I feel like that's probably going to be where the ankle plugs in, and it'll plug in like that for leg mode. Not having the parts, couldn't tell you. We haven't seen pics of the full combiner, so just guesses. But there is a port there on the back and a port here on the front. So yeah, he's a pretty nice looking tank mode. Now there's the underside. Even the underside is fairly clean. You can't see his robot mode head. Sits up here facing forward. You probably could rotate it around to be facing backwards, but I dig the idea of a robot still kind of being able to look forward to see where he's going in alt mode. So the transformer, we want to unpeg the legs from back here on these tabs. The centerpiece here. Just pop those off. And unpeg the arms from the front. Let's get that unclipped. You can see those come out like this. These are actually the pieces of the chest. These are the feet, and that's where, and then these little black sections right here are the hands. So you kind of have to pop, this is where it gets finagly. Pull the tread off here, that's part of the leg, and get the hand up and over. And once you got that, you can bring the whole leg assembly up, and the same on this side. Bring the legs down. There's a neat little panel that collapses as you fold it around. But that folds in to fill in the inner part of the leg. And same over here. Flip this up. Go ahead and pop the guns off. Like I said, they just tab into the back of the turret here. And once that's done, you fold these down, and that'll give you the peg handles for robot mode. So up here on the top, bring the arms. You see these little rotating things right here. The arms come out and rotate down and around. You want to lift these chest panels up, but they'll collapse down like this. Like that. Bring the assembly with the head on it. Flip the head forward. This whole segment collapses into the body, and you'll see these little pegs here are going to peg into the peg holes on the chest. So you fold these in, and you kind of wiggle them until they collapse all the way down, and then tab those onto the chest just like that. Same on this side. There's a little peg here. There's a little peg here on the side that pegs in, as well as this peg hole on the chest. And you flip the head up like that. Fold it back, and there you go. Got the collapsed turret. Bring the arm down, extend them, pull them out at the elbow a little bit. It's not much, but it gives it the clearance to move. Rotate the hands forward, and then come down here, open up the turret on the back, and this whole assembly folds up and into the turret itself. Alright, all the pictures I found had this folded up, sticking straight back, but it does actually fold up, and this folds up the opposite way It's a little hard to do, and then the tabs are what are doing it for you. So you fold this up like this, and then that black panel collapses up into the backpack. And there you go. Now it's kind of hidden up in the turret. It does keep the turret from rotating, but you're probably not going to want to rotate the turret in robot mode anyway. So that folds up into there. Bring this up, fold the foot down, rotate it around, fold this whole assembly up into the leg. And there's a little tab here. Kind of fits into that slot. You flip out this toe like that, and then rotate his leg at the knee. And same on this side. Flip the foot. Go ahead and we'll flip his toe in a minute. Flip this up, rotate the foot around, rotate this piece up, open the panel up, tab that together, and then this, you can see this little tab goes right into that slot there in the wheel. Bring his toe up and flip out. It's very tight. Come on. All right, well, we'll get a screwdriver then. Yeah, just get the toe out and then rotate the foot around at the waist. Don't worry, we'll pan up. And there he is in robot mode. I love the coloring of his face. I love that really bright reddish orange faceplate. You see the turret. Yeah, collapse the turret all the way. But there he is in robot mode. And he can hold his pistols. They plug right in here. Like this. And they just peg in. There he is. Very cool. Like I said, aside from the couple of bits that are a little weird, like folding this up, it's not a really difficult transformation. Like, he's not quite as involved as Gazrenka or whatever they're calling their Swindle. And Swindle's mostly just difficult because he's got a lot of little bits that flip around. The way his feet form the seats is actually really cool. But we'll get to that in that video. But yeah, so here he is in tank mode. Give him a quick spin around. Doesn't have too much of a backpack there. He does have a backpack because he's got that whole turret on his back. But very cool looking. He's got a dual hinge head, both up and down, side to side. No ratcheting shoulders, but dual swivel at the shoulder. He does have a bicep swivel just above the elbow. And he can go a little over 90 degrees at the elbow. He does have wrist swivel. And his fingers open, all as one. His index finger is a separate piece, and then the other three are all one piece. And you can see the way the peg hole works. You can actually have his hand open with the gun in it. It's the same on the other side. He does have a waist swivel. It's a little bit blocked by the turret and stuff. You can, if you want, like I said, you can leave this folded up like this and get more of a full waist swivel out of him. But then you've got this big piece sticking out of his back. Like I said, you gotta fold it up like this first, otherwise those tabs will get in the way. Waist swivel, you can hear the ratchet in the hip there. Thigh swivel, hinge knees, and again, they could go actually well past 90 degrees if they didn't bump against the turret on his back. But if you bring his leg forward, you can see he's got a pretty decent range of motion in the knee. Does have some ankle tilt as well as some articulation in the toe, although it doesn't go up past flat this way. It only bends down. So yeah, I don't know. It's yet another Bruticus on the market, and there's even still another one. I think, is it Toy World's doing one? But I know there's at least one more Bruticus coming to the market. What does he look like combined? I guess we'll see. As just an individual figure, I really like this guy. It's a really nice design. It's a really good-looking figure. Solid all around. So we'll see. Will I get the rest of them? I don't know. I've got him and Swindle here. Maybe I'll get the rest as they come in. But like I said, Onslaught, I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I'm looking forward to seeing what combined. Just as a quick size comparison, here he is with Voyager Optimus Prime from the last night. So you see he's a little bigger than a current movie Voyager. And then if you have Masterpiece Optimus Prime, I'm just grabbing some stuff that was here on the review table. He's bigger than MP Primal as well. So yeah, there is the first of the Unique Toys Ragnaros Combiner, ARCHIMONDE. Like I said, I dig him. I love his face. Does have some light piping up there in the eyes, and even then there's like a whole visor faceplate, and then the eyes themselves are kind of light up a little brighter around them, which is kind of a neat effect. Yeah, there is.